Hello guys, Agne here, and here with another Barren Land suggested tactics that you can do in the Barren's Land. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said in the little intro, today we're going to go into some more Barren Lands tactics and how you can best utilize between the three teams. Before we get into that, got to get into the usual shenanigans. This video is sponsored by AppCoins. We're using my code AGNE4. You can get anywhere from 5 to 65% off all in-game purchases. This is a great way to save some money if you're an Android user, and it really helps out me and the channel doing so. It also allows me to be able to do some of the giveaways that I do and keep on making content for you. So again, that is AGNE4, using my code AGNE4 on AppCoins to be able to get a 5 to 65% off all in-game purchases. A full description of how to do so will be down in the link below, as well as a video as to how to apply this link. On top of that, there's also going to be a Discord link down below, which is where I do my giveaways. We also have a great community that is always there to help people and chat, and we do have voice calls there and such, so you can go and ask any question without fear of being muted or banned or anything else like that. And it's just a great family community. Speaking of helping people out, still 64% of you are not subscribed that are watching my videos. It really helps if you can just hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps out not only with the YouTube algorithm, but for us to be able to, as content creators, to be able to keep putting out content for you. So it's completely free to do so. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in future videos. All right. So it'll be kind of a short video, and before I get into anything, even though I am using personal experience from this Barren Lands to be able to make this video, I am in no way attacking or going against any particular alliance that was in our alliance or our camp or our enemies whatsoever. This is purely meant to be an educational and tactics video. So right now, actually, we've already pretty much lost this island. And there's a couple different things as to why. The main one being is we were not stacked up enough at various choke points. So those choke points being like this leaf below the tree and around to the top end. Right here would be another choke point, and then you can even go as far as saying that up here would be a choke point. It wasn't necessarily because of our allies' fault or anything. We actually had a protection time that was not suitable for one of our allies, that they were Russian, and it was just not suitable, whereas all the people that we were facing were from Brazil, and they had a pretty unified time zone as far as what they could do. But that was one of the major downfalls, and a suggestion that I highly suggest is to stack towers at those various points. The best way to do so is for each of the choke points, because there's also one that is above the tree. Oh, look at that ugly thing coming in. There's one above the tree that's at the ferry, and at this leaf. Where is that leaf? Yeah, I thought there was a leaf around here. Maybe not. But anyway, at that ferry, as having another choke point. The best way is to have each alliance in your team to have one particular choke point that they are the first to cover, and then to alternate between them. So really what we should have done down here, and it didn't work out that way, was to have like one alliance be starting at that leaf, one alliance be starting over here at this choke point, and then another at the ferry, and then have basically the next alliance in line to be helping. So whoever's, obviously because it's a closer choke point, whoever is protecting the ferry should have been stacked up either there or at the leaf down below, which was the primary contact point. And then to keep alternating like that, to have enough towers, enough space to be able to essentially push back, fight back, and have any room. One of the mistakes that our allies did is they didn't really stick to that, and they were too focused on towers that were unconsequential. We didn't need them, and ultimately that made it so it was a pushed always 3v1 fight against any one alliance, which was not beneficial whatsoever, especially considering that one of our allies, the protection time was their best time, so it made it rather detrimental for how much assistance they could actually give. The other thing was some of our allies also pushed up to take other buildings instead of concentrating on the fight at the tree. Again, I'm not calling out any other one ally or other alliance. Honestly, the opponents that we were playing against did exactly what I'm suggesting, and they worked very well together, and ultimately was able to overcome us, despite us obviously giving our best, and our camp giving our best. It was a hard fight, and it's well-deserved victory for them. Our team just didn't work out how it should have. All right, so another thing with having that stack up, which is what you really want to do, is it also allows to be able to not only advance 3 alliances at a time, which is what they clearly did to us, but it also allows you to be able to alternate defense. So when one team is out of season ants, the next one can pop in with full season ants or full stamina, which that was honestly our downfall because everything came to stamina. We get rid of one alliance, and then the next one we were facing had full stamina. And our allies weren't really in a position that they were able to assist as much, and vice versa. Sometimes we were not in a position to where we could assist because we were not close enough. So it really comes down to that, and making sure that not only you but your allies are positioned correctly in a order to advance. All right, well, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully it informed you and taught you a little something, and Agnes out. We'll see you in the next one.